So, man. Shit, give me like a 361 bill.
Yo, what the hell be wrong with these athletes, man? They be getting millions on millions of dollars and still want to gamble on sports instead of getting another endorsement deal or paid sponsorship for something. But nope, they'd rather do some FanDuel betting on themselves, even potentially sabotaging a game while they're playing. This is getting ridiculous, and I hate that sports betting is getting pushed to the forefront. News just came out that Malik Beasley from the Detroit Pistons is being investigated on gambling. Here we go again. But in the ESPN article from Sham, it reads, the allegations are from the 2023-24 season when Beasley played for the Milwaukee Bucks. At least one prominent US sports book detected unusually heavy betting interest on Beasley's statistics beginning around January 2024. A gambling industry source pointed to a game between the Bucks and the Portland Trail Blazers on January 31st, 2024. The odds on Beasley's recording fewer than 2.5 rebounds moved significantly as sportsbook before the game, shortening from around plus 120 to around negative 250 due to a surge of action on the under. Beasley finished with 6 rebounds, and the bets that were deemed unusual lost. An investigation is not a charge. Malik is afforded the same right of presumption of innocence as anyone else under the US Constitution. As of now, he has not been charged with anything. So it's not a conviction, it's only an investigation. But where there's smoke, there's fire. And the messed up part about it is him and the Detroit Pistons were in the middle of negotiating a 3-year $42 million deal to keep him in Detroit. But it's like, what do these guys be doing with their money besides tricking off? It's just way too much NBA money to go around, especially with these new contracts. They are getting paid, and it's way more than the old school players made back in the day. During his 9-year career so far with 6 teams, he's made an estimated total of $60 million, getting roughly $59,948,000. So he wasn't making no chump change and still decided to dabble in the world of sports betting. Because if you're betting on your own self during a game, there's no telling how pure your actions are. Like maybe you purposely didn't get that rebound, or maybe you purposely caused a turnover, among many factors to think about. But Malik Beasley ain't the only NBA player that's been in a hot seat for sports betting. Terry Rozier. Back in January 2025, news came out that the NBA was looking into his case. He's currently playing with the Miami Heat, but when he was with the Charlotte Hornets, there was a game that's coming into investigation, and it says, in March 2023, the NBA was alerted to unusual betting activity related to Terry Rozier's performance in a game between Charlotte and New Orleans. The league conducted an investigation and did not find a violation of NBA rules. We are now aware of an investigation by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York related to this matter and have been cooperating with that investigation. The game involving Rozier that is in question was played March 23, 2023, a matchup between the Hornets and New Orleans Pelicans. Rozier played the first 9 minutes 36 seconds of that game, and not only did he not return that night, citing a foot issue, but he did not play again that season. Yo, I don't know, man. Looking at some of these clips with the Miami Heat, looks like he's still doing some betting, allegedly. Cause how are you playing this bad and goofy? Very, very interesting, Rozier. So now he's being investigated by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of New York. God damn, that name alone makes me scared. So the investigation is currently ongoing. Terry Rozier has played for 3 teams and has made a total of $133,841,000. Damn, I know he was racking it up like that, but that's good to see him getting paid. So why get involved in sports betting? He has too many good resources to flip legal money. These niggas, man, These niggas. Jontay Porter, Michael Porter Jr.'s brother. They had to make an example out of one of y'all fools, and he became the sacrificial lamb. But he had got banned from the NBA. Not just suspended, but banned. Sheesh, laying down the law. But it says the NBA launched an investigation into Porter in late March after sports books noticed irregular betting on the over-under on the reserve center statistics in 2 Raptors games. In both games, Porter exited after playing only a few minutes. The NBA's investigation found that Porter revealed information about his own health to a known sports bettor ahead of a March 20 game against the Sacramento Kings. Another bettor privy to the information placed an $80,000 same-game parlay bet that featured unders on Porter's statistics and would win $1.1 million according to the NBA. Porter played 3 minutes before leaving the game with an illness. The bet, which was placed at DraftKings, was not paid. The league investigation revealed Porter placed at least 13 bets on NBA games using an associate's online betting account. The bets ranged from $15 to $22,000, totaling around $54,000 according to the league. The NBA said the total payout from those bets was around $76,000 with net winnings of around $21,000. None of the bets involved any in which Porter played. Damn, making bets while playing is the worst and it ruins the actual outcome of the game. Could you imagine some of the top NBA players making bets and rigging the game like LeBron, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant? Imagine one of the greats doing this and not winning a championship. But you never know. The pattern I noticed with these players betting is that they are role players. It's not like they're the 1 or the 2 of the team, but still, these role players are making millions of dollars. Jontay Porter played only 2 years and made $2,397,000. Now with him, I definitely understand why he was betting, because he wasn't getting paid shit and still working his way up the ladder to a bigger contract. But these other players are getting millions and millions of dollars, and it just shows that it doesn't matter how much you're making. Everyone is betting and wants to make more money, and because of this is ruining the game. ESPN is openly promoting sports and online betting on every damn commercial. You have referees making bets on the games. Like, come on, dog. Who's to say the refs aren't already sabotaging the game? It's just bad. It's all bad, man. From the players to the refs to the coaches, you name it. So good luck to Malik Beasley on his investigation, because more names will be coming out as the betting world in sports is getting bigger every day. But we shall see how this turns out. Let's stay tuned.
And sacrifice so much. Rozier on the show and go. Meter, and the meter's still running, which is still going. Yeah. Oh, Rozier turned it over again, having a tough night. And Rozier off the DHO, and he turned it